Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory. We are making our way through. I think we're in Birth by Sleep still. Yeah. How far? Okay, so now how far down is it? This is like the third game. Okay, actually not that bad. We're like halfway through. Moving quicker than I expected. I'll say that. Quicker than I expected. Oh yeah, I was doing this world. Disney Town. Oh yeah, this shit is ass. This shit's gonna drive me up a wall. I can already tell you. I could promise you that immediately. Alright, so number one, this level had the most amount of backtracking in it. I had to come back here, I feel like, with every character once I got more abilities to come back and get stuff. That already, number one, sets me off. Not a fan of it. I remember this level because of you had to have glide or a longer dodge to be able to do a lot of this shit to get certain chests. For one thing. For number two, this is like I'm one of the biggest problems I got with the newer Kingdom Hearts games. Not a problem, okay. One of the biggest criticisms I've got about them is that they used to like mix up where you'd get the little mini games at, you know what I mean? Like in the first one you got like Deep Jungle. Obviously Winnie the Pooh is always going to be full of them, but that's like their thing, you know what I mean? And then you just get like a whole bunch of like random mini games in certain areas. I say that might be the only two for that game. But I don't know. I didn't like that this whole world was just like, oh yeah, here's the minigame world, but also there's enemies here. Like, don't mix those two things together. If you want to make me do a minigame world, do it like 100 Acre Wood, where that is all that this world is for, man. You know what I mean? It's just to come in and do some minigames, have a good time with Winnie the Pooh, and then get the fuck out. Don't make me do like all this stuff and then also the mini games, which I don't think it made me do the mini games except for the racing for one of them, but everything else I'm pretty sure. No, actually one of them might have had to do the like ice cream stacking thing. One of them I think had to do the ice cream stacking thing, but that one also wasn't too bad. And I know the mini games were bad necessarily. I just didn't like the fact that they mixed it, and not to mention this level's area sucked so much ass. It sucked the maximum amount of ass. Because this was the place that had that big old like dungeony platform area that you had to do to get up to the roofs to then be able to glide over to get some chests. And I didn't like it in the slightest. It was not a fun area in my personal opinion. Now what do I know? You know what I mean? But like not a good time. If it would have all just been mini games, I think I would have liked that more. I did like, however, one thing I will give it is, I don't know if this is even like, you know, for the level, more so just for the little side quest mini game. I did like the idea of like getting all this stuff and then coming back and being like, hey man, we can make a new flavor of ice cream. That is a cool idea, you know what I mean? If I really liked the gameplay, I say really, if I would have liked it to the extent that I like Kingdom Hearts 3, I might have tried harder, because I very well might go back in Kingdom Hearts 3 just to try to get more of Remy's cooking stuff, and I've already thoroughly beaten that game's whole ass. Beat all the secret bosses that are available in it, you know what I mean? So there's really nothing that I couldn't do in it at this point, but the only thing that I really ever think back to is just like, damn, I wish we got more of Remy's recipes. You know what I mean? I want that restaurant to be 5-star. It takes me back to, I've only ever played the first Yakuza game, Kiwami. The Kiwami version of it, which is not, I've heard, the best way to experience that, especially if you're someone like me who wants to do a lot of side content. And I remember constantly, I just get sidetracked. And honestly, that's one of the reasons that I haven't ever fully played the second game. I started playing Yakuza 2, I remember at some point, and I got so invested in the hostess minigame that I was too, you know what I mean? Which is surprising to me because like I went through in the first one and I did the majority of shit. I had done the, what do you call that? I did the card game with the women who were bugs. I did all of that. I did the little race car thing, the RC remote car. I did all that. The only thing I didn't do in the first game is I did not find and fight what's his ass, Majima. I did not do that enough to get my full dragon ability, which is fucking dumb because I'm pretty sure that's like the one the original game puts you with. So the fact that they were just like, yeah, well, fuck you, man, like, you don't get to have you don't get to have the original base abilities. You get these other 3 from the other games, and then you can unlock this one. I thought that was a very weird choice, if I understood what people were saying about it correctly. But yeah, that's the only one I didn't do. Everything else in that game, basically, I'm pretty sure I did all of. And I really liked it. I liked walking around the little town, doing the, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan of like walking around, figuring out how to do these little small side missions. Also forgot about these jellyfish fuckers. Holy shit, by the way, Stitch is here. I did not even realize it. I don't know how. That's awesome. What's up, my dude? My short-armed friend. I will say, I think this level was done pretty cool. You know what I mean? I'm really sad I didn't get to like go down and, you know, experience the island. That was a bit of a bummer. I didn't get to go and hang out in Hawaii in Kingdom Hearts. Hawaii's actually copyrighted. We couldn't send you there. But the rest of the level is pretty tight. No complaints, no complaints. I had a good time with it. I liked it being like a well, this whole game is a prequel, you know what I mean? So I like the idea of it being a prequel to even knowing what the fuck a Keyblade was. Like, he was still on the ship and everything. It is also kind of crazy to think about all of the Kingdom Hearts worlds that we never saw, that we'll never get to see. Because, like, by now they're just phased out. Like, the more Lilo and Stitch, or like, I'm trying to think of any other Disney. Like Oliver and Company, I'm pretty sure that's an animated one. Did they do We're Back? I don't remember who did We're Back. That also would have been a cool one. Maybe that wasn't Disney. I don't know. It was pretty well animated. It could have been. It could have been. I don't think it was, but it could have been. I guess they got all the big ones down. Actually, hey, also, where the fuck is the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Where's Notre Dame at? Huh? How come that wasn't one of the worlds that we got to go to? That was a big one, man. I remember being like, oh, this is awesome. I used to watch the shit out of Hunchback of Notre Dame as a kid. Gave me way too much confidence as a young child. I was like, well, if Quasimodo is getting the... I mean, she is a gypsy, right? That's like the whole thing, right? I don't mean that in an offensive way. I'm just saying, though, is that, am I wrong? Is she just a lady? Am I incorrect in remembering that maybe they just call her a gypsy to be an offensive term, and now I'm an asshole for calling her that. But I was like, if Quasimodo can pick up the ladies, you know, like, surely I won't die alone. Ah, little did I know. Growing up and meeting people sucks dicks. No, I mean, well, to be fair, it's not like I have been alone either. But, you know, it really worried me. And then I found out, oh, actually, never mind. There's a lot more into having a relationship than just, like, being okay looking. I was like, as long as I don't got a hunchback, surely you can find love. And then it was like, oh, actually, people really care about personality. Valid. Same thing, I grew up and I was like, oh, I guess you should really care more about person. I saw Quasimodo, right? I thought that. I had that realization, and then I watched like fucking... I probably watched like Mean Girls or something. It was like, holy shit, never mind, bro. I was like, you can be as ugly as you want, just be a nice human being, and actually things will go way better for you. It's like, maybe actually I could be totally ugly and I'd be, you know what I mean? Like, initially it started me off and I was like, well, shit, I don't look like Hunchback of Notre Dame. And he was like, surely I'll be able to make friends and find a part. And then I was like, oh, actually, you know what? I'm just not a piece of shit, so maybe it'll be a lot easier. I was concerned that being an ugly bastard would really hold me back in life. Come to find out, no, not as much as you might think. You can be super ugly and still get very far You just, I think the main thing is just don't be a piece of shit and an asshole, and you'll probably do all right. I ain't gonna pretend like life's not fair, or I'm not gonna pretend like life is fair. But you know, being a nice person, that'll really get you ahead more than anything else in this lifetime. I think most of the time, I'd like to believe. Or on the opposite end, you can also get really far ahead in life being a real huge piece of shit. But usually at the end of the day, your life kind of fucking sucks in some format if that's how you go about it. Rich people. No, I'm just kidding. Are you a shitty general manager? This message is directed at you. Fuck you. If you're a good general manager, then this message is not for you. If you're offended by me talking about it, then you're the general manager that needed to hear it. It's you. You're the problem. Quit your job. Ah, thank you guys. Wow, look at that. Okay, yeah, can I leave? That's weird. If you're touching the stick, it won't let you press X to like continue / complete it. What are these? What are these worlds? Oh, these are still birth by sleep. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe the Hunchback will be over there in one of the last worlds that we go to, even though it was one of the first worlds we went to in the game. You know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember if it was this game. I think it might have been Dream Drop, actually. Never mind. We'll talk about it when we get to Dream Drop. Oh, yes, of course. I remember this place, too. Okay, so this was cool. This level was pretty tight just because you got to explore more of Neverland that you hadn't gotten to see, because originally it was just... They did the base amount. They basically, in the first and second game... I don't think it's in the second game, actually, but in the first game, it was like, yeah, you can go to the ship and you can go to the big old clock tower. They were like, but that island, you're not going through. Also, those... Oh... I was like, why are these guys sitting in the ground like this? I thought it was glitched. No, it's because they dig themselves in like that and you gotta hit them out. But, yeah, I was hyped to see the new areas for this world. That shit's always cool. Like I said, I've said it before. Favorite part of some of these games was just being like, holy shit, am I on the banister at fucking Beast Castle? Am I finally up here in that area I thought I'd never go to? Incredible. Same thing goes for this. I was like, holy shit, I'm not at the clock tower or on a boat. I can actively visit the island that I watched these children and Peter Pan run around on. That's sick. I was stoked. And it was awesome. Yo, these guys get like really close before you can hit them, and it's throwing me off. I gotta be real with you. These little jellyfish things, it's really fucking with me how close they get before they want you to hit the button. But, you know, I thought this area was pretty cool. I thought getting to see their little semi-tree fort was also pretty tight, you know what I mean? Because you got to go inside. And once again, I said it then and I'll say it now, it probably smells like shit in there. Like straight death and ass. Just a bunch of fucking children wearing goddamn onesies that they never wash. Going in rivers and shit. Ugh. Mildew and piss. That's what it smells like in there. Mildew and piss. And I don't want any part of it. Will I use their save spot? Absolutely. Will I be happy about it? Absolutely not. No. Really wish that these were different still in some format. I'm going to be real with you. I think they start you off at a different location of it each time, but like it's not enough. I bought this game twice, alright? I have it on the Switch and the PS4. You could have at least done some cool shit for it. I'm just thankful that there's no DLC. God, what a nightmare that would have been. I am interested to see the ending, as I have heard the ending of this game is somewhat important for the next phase of Kingdom Hearts. So that'll be interesting to see. Holy shit, Peter, you missed it. Oh, I was supposed to jump there. I just fucked everything up. God, these are just getting more and more annoying. No, I'd say difficult, but sometimes they're really fucking easy. So if you jump first, it does not auto decide like left or right. You have to hit the bumpers, and I did not realize that until just now. So I did lose some points, and that's my own fault, but also I don't remember them telling me that. Because if you're just down on the ground with all three, it'll just kind of auto decide like, oh yeah, Terra's hitting this one. I think that on the harder difficulties, you do actively have to choose like a side for which one to hit. Which fucking rough, dude. Man, it's gonna be so weird. I know I keep going on and on about this, but it's gonna be so fucking weird not playing Kingdom Hearts games. Because once I beat this one, bro, we are fucking done until there's a new game. I'm not going back. And if you sub to me at any point to be like, well, I hope he makes more Kingdom Hearts content after he finishes, you know, maybe he'll run back and replay what? No, it's not happening. We're moving on. I'm moving on. I have to decide what series I want to do next. I've got some ideas. But I don't know if I want to do a super long series again, or if I just want to bust out some of the quicker ones that I've been wanting to play through. You know, some of the games that are singular, I don't know, but like I'm not doing Kingdom Hearts is done until they release a new game after this for me. I say that, and then in like a month they're gonna do it. Holy shit, it's a boss fight. I didn't even realize. This was not a 3-person boss fight. I definitely got my shit pushed in. Definitely got my shit pushed in. Fighting Maleficent before. This was not an easy fight either, if I remember correctly. About as hard as the Chain of Memories one, but for different reasons. Gotcha, ass. Alright, how do I... Okay, so different buttons do make them do different things. I swear I tried it before and it did not work like that. Dark zone. I don't know what that means. What is a dark zone? See, look, there's not even blocking in this game because it just wants you to dodge. I forgot about that in this game. I don't think there's any kind of blocking in this game present. I think it's all just dodging. Which is totally chill. But also, how weird. What a departure, you know what I mean? In my opinion, most of the time, blocking is a lot better than dodging. For these games, because it usually will hopefully break them out of there. Oh, shit. Great. Yeah, you're not winning any awards, but you know, you didn't fucking die either, so good job. Oh yeah, she's done for. Alright, well at least I kind of understand boss fights now. And then she teleported away. Yeah, we don't even get to beat her. I forgot about that. She leaves and then is like, ooh, what happened? Fully forgot about that. We did it though. We did it. Very nice. Very nice. And now we get other worlds. Me personally, I would have liked maybe a little cutscene. Okay, well, never mind. We're about to get a cutscene. Never. I'm just being a greedy bitch, apparently. And I should be ignored at all costs. Jesus Christ. Just unlocked so much shit. It's still going. Now, let me just skip half the fucking game. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna skip through half of this game. Alright, alright. So this is the fight. We'll start with this one. I don't know. Hey, at least there's only one fucking level to all of these. That gets me going. That revs my little engine, I'll tell you what. God, those fucking tornadoes just gave me goddamn PTSD. I fucking hate that shit. Activated my fight or flight response, and I wish it could have been flight, but it was always fight. It wasn't even that much of a part of the game, but I feel like we spent a whole episode, maybe even 2 episodes, just trying to get rid of those tornadoes between each of these different guys. And lady. Infuriating. If I had to choose between like 2 of them to have like my favorite, like, oh, this was the best finale, it would probably be Aqua's ending. Aqua's was pretty cool, and you got like a good picture, and her boss was like the ultimate boss, if I remember correctly. I think it took us into a whole different realm and did some fuck shit. Because, you know, Terra's was like it was just Xehanort, I'm pretty sure, trying to take his body. And then it was just Xehanort in his body, which was by far another, once again, second hardest fight in the game for me personally. Ven's I don't remember too much, so I guess it really didn't fuck with me that bad. Aqua's was insane though. Hers is by far the hardest. Whatever that shit was, where you're in the hallway and it's throwing shit at you and you're trying to get over to him, that shit was insane. That was absurd. That no one should have ever asked anyone to do anything that difficult in a Kingdom Hearts game for like base level content. Maybe one thing if that was like the super boss or something like that. I actually don't remember if it was the secret one or not, but it was required, I'm pretty sure, and it just that was awful for me. Could not stand it. Actually drove me up a wall. I sat there for like 4 hours trying to fight that one. That was almost as hard as the Zora fight, you know what I mean? Except for I guess the Zora one was a little bit more luck based on my side because I'm not that good. I could barely tell what was happening, bro. I was holding on for dear life with elixirs and heals. I was just on some like, if you just let me get through this, please. And I did. I overcame. It only took me forever and it sucked, but I did it. Did it for all these games. Also, I guess I didn't miss a singular one there because I got a full chain. That's me, Mr. Full Chain. So, and it's impossible to get 3 stars on any of these either because they're always like, go back and play it on hard mode. Go back and play it on hard mode. No, why would I do that? Why would I ever play this shit on hard mode? Alright, let's do Rage Awakening the Origin. Is that what it was called? They always got some crazy ass names and they put dashes and dots and shit on it. It's always confusing. You know, this game's real close to being like, you can play this with like minimal interact. Like you would only need like the right side of the controller, and then it's not at all. Because if anytime there's 3, you have to hit the left trigger. Oh my god, they're taking us next to the tornadoes. This is the same map. This is actually the same map, and I was just fooled because they were on 2 separate worlds, and if so, that's bullshit. I'm not happy about it. Song is pretty okay though. Cannot complain about the tunes. I will complain about those shitty tornadoes though, and the repeating of levels. They were like, well, we have to make it another circle. It'd be weird. Why? Why didn't you just make it like a line with like this world and the next one on it? Because I'm pretty sure this is the same one as the last one. Fucking boots, always in my way. Goddamn boots, bro. I don't like boots. I certainly don't like red flying motherfuckers that shoot fire out of their ass. See, this is what I was talking about with the unversed. I'm already tired of them again. I'm already tired of them. I've seen enough of them. I don't need to see any more. We don't need any more unversed. We kick them out. Keep them out of here. I don't want nothing to do with these goddamn stupid unversed. You know what I mean? I could do without all these unversed. And that's exactly how I felt at the time whenever I was playing the actual Dream Drop Distance game. I was like, wow, these unversed are real boring. Not a big fan of these guys, and it's already happening again. Couple that with having to be, well, I said, couple that with having to play through each place twice. Yeah, like I didn't play through them on. Ooh, wow. Got an A+++. But I say that like you didn't have to play through each world 3 different fucking times for each of these guys. That shit was ridiculous as well. They really padded that fucking game with minimal content, you know what I mean? Alright, I hope this one's like the big fight on top of the thing. Is it a different area? Oh, I see those fucking tornadoes again. Oh, you piece of shit. It's not even. I think it's the same exact one again. They just stretched it out into 3. It absolutely is. There's the area with the tornadoes where we started at last time. You tried to switch up where I started at. You think I wouldn't notice, but I noticed, bro. All kinds of bullshit, dog. All kinds of bullshit. It's okay, though. I'll live. I'll live. Oh, sick. So the next one must be the boss fight then, yeah? I forgot that Maleficent was even a big fight in this game. I think that's very funny that they made her into like a big primary boss fight that we did right there. Actually, I think they might have all 3 been there. I think I was wrong earlier whenever I said this was a solo fight. No, I think that we might have all 3 been there to beat Maleficent's ass. And it still wasn't easy. But I can't remember if I'm thinking about that chamber fight or if I'm thinking about the fight on the bridge. I don't remember. I don't recall. I must say though, I'm incredibly, like we still have to go through Dream Drop Distance and all that before we can even think about going to the Kingdom Hearts 3 levels. But I am dying to know. I am absolutely fucking dying to know if everything is just gonna change up and if we're gonna have these weird ass Kingdom Hearts like this old engine models running around like insane looking Unreal worlds, because that's gonna be funny as shit. And I will absolutely be judging them for that. I thought it was gonna be another Together one and it was not. I was only looking at the right side. It's gotta end soon, right? We're about to make the loop. No, really, we could end it now. It'd be fine. I certainly would not be upset. I wouldn't be cross in any kind of way. Just let me go, man. I swear I won't call the cops. I know that you held me in your house and you made me play this shitty rhythm game. Just fucking let me go kidnap Ethan and be like, you're gonna play the co-op mode of goddamn Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory or Melody of Memory with me, you little motherfucker. No, please. He would hate it. He'd hate it so much. He already doesn't like Kingdom Hearts. Which is completely valid. I wouldn't like Kingdom Hearts if I didn't play it whenever I was like 12 or whatever.
Terra, Aqua, and Ventus entered into a grueling final battle.
Yeah, man, look, see, he don't even got the veins on his head now. He's totally fine. He's just a casual bald dude. I don't know what happened between now and Kingdom Hearts 3, but the veins just fucking went insane.
Terra's body became a vessel for Xehanort, but his lingering will and devotion to Aqua and Ventus remained attached to his armor.
Lingering will?
Even knowing that his own heart would be destroyed in the process,
I killed that guy too, fuck him.
Ventus fought to stop the Keyblade from forming.
I can't remember if I cheesed him in the Let's Play or not.
Aqua confronted Vanitas, who had taken control of Ventus's body. Drawing strength from her friends, she destroyed the Keyblade.
The Keyblade. The Keyblade. Okay, so then what's all this? I don't remember this, but we're going to do it. It's a Birth by Sleep one. I don't remember this one at all. It's not even a boss fight, really. Okay. They had us fight. What the hell? So they made Maleficent into a boss fight, but they didn't make Xehanort, the main villain of this game, into a boss fight. I think I got robbed. Who was making the decisions for this? This is back in the area, no? I hope that this isn't supposed to represent the is this the music that plays in the secret boss that we did not do here, where you fight like the 8 dudes in hoods and they just beat the shit out of you? The original fucking where that clip of it's the guy, he's playing Birth by Sleep and he's doing that secret boss and he's just like, it's supposed to be an RPG game. What role am I playing? The victim? I'm pretty sure that this is where it originated from, was there's a secret boss in this area if you go back to it, and it's just the hardest shit in the world. I didn't do it. Oh, this isn't even though. This is Radiant Garden. Why are we here? I thought that this was the training area, so it's not that. What is this? Did something happen in Radiant Garden that I forgot? Maybe the bonus. Oh, maybe it was part of the extra scene, actually. I don't know, that shit was so stressful, it's wiped from my goddamn memory. Very stressful. All of those bonus episodes were hell. And they just kept getting harder and harder too. That was the fucked up part, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, thank God, I finally beat that part. And it's not like Elden Ring or Dark Souls where it's like, I just have specific problems with this, but no, it's like, no, dude, you're fucked. It's like, no, you beat the last challenge. Well, prepared for it to be even worse this next time. Like, Birth by Sleep had difficulty spikes, but then, like, it was only at the bosses, but the spikes for the bosses just kept going up and up and up and never stopped. Cool, man. Thanks. Hey, and another cutscene.
Ventus's heart fell into a deep sleep.
And then I lost his ass in Castle Oblivion. I put him in there and just lost him.
His body was controlled by Master Xehanort.
They're not even gonna explain how Castle Oblivion came around. Oh, this is bullshit.
All she had. Xehanort drove Terra's heart out of his body.
This was the bonus episodes. I remember this now.
Refusing to lose her friend, Aqua sent him back to the realm of light, but he awoke with no memories and called himself Xehanort.
Oh my God. I forgot that she did all that. She's the whole reason the second game even happened.
Darkness and all alone, Aqua was about to give up the endless.
So Xehanort is his nobody, but also not his nobody, because it's got Terra inside of him.
Sora, still just a child, had previously joined his heart with Ventus's. The connection they shared brought Ventus's wounded heart back to him.
Nice. Nice. And that's all. That's Birth by Sleep. Look at that. Here's the rundown. Here's the rundown of Birth by Sleep. I know. Incredible. Come the fuck again? All right, well, obviously, next episode, I've got to come back and check out whatever this was. Where is it? Where is it? My God, we've done so many of these now. We're still going. We're still going. Still going. Nope, still going. We're still not back yet. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We're still going. I don't know what this is.